Es bleiben im Raum Keitel, Jodl, Krebs und Burgdorf.
What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 1 of Blessed Total Access. In this series, we'll be going over everything that happens in the Madden CFM Blessed League. Everything from highlights to front office moves to heated rivalries, we bring that all to you and more on the series. So this episode is a lot more projecting and predictions than other videos will be because Madden 19 hasn't come out yet and this is the first episode. So as you can see on the screen here, we made a mock draft. One of our users made it, Doom. He basically asked every user their 5 top teams and he went based off of that. He gave us a pretty good idea of where everyone was going to go with their teams. And then a couple days later, we had the real draft. A couple of surprises here and there, but mostly people picked the teams that we thought they would pick. Some people actually ran from divisions, so that threw off a little bit of the predictions. Despite that, we got some pretty interesting divisions, which we'll be looking at in the next segment. So these predictions are my personal predictions. Each division I ranked 1 through 4. It's pretty much based on what I've seen from each user in the past multiple Maddens, really. These are a core group of guys that we've been playing with for a few Maddens now. We have a pretty good idea of how good everyone is, but that obviously changes with each new Madden. We've seen a lot of people fall off. We've seen a lot of people rise up, but really all that matters is if you have fun, and Blessed League is a place for that. So we're gonna go through these a little bit quickly, as we'll actually be coming back to these a little bit later with our guest and really dissecting each division and the predictions. Every user with the little Twitter bird next to his gamer tag, it means he has an actual Twitter account for his Blessed League team, which you can follow if you're interested in that kind of stuff. Next up, we have the pre-Madden power rankings, which is basically the same thing a little bit. It's based on what we've seen from users in previous Maddens. This actual ranking was made by our user, Vertigo Inflict, the Bears user. So let's take a look. He's got Cole at number 1, which is not surprising, even though Cole's only been in Blessed League 2 seasons. He's had one of the best seasons we've ever seen with a running back, finishing with 3,000 total yards, winning the Super Bowl, all that. And all that within our stat rules, so that was pretty impressive. Other than that, the top 10 seems pretty accurate. One player I do think got snubbed, Wade, the Vikings user, pretty much a consistent, championship contender, if not Super Bowl. So I do think he belongs in there. Other than that, it seems pretty accurate, and we're excited to see how this is going to turn out. Coming to the show right now, it's a user from our league. He is currently the Seahawks user. His gamer tag is JRez. What's up, JRez?
Hello, how you doing?
What up, man? All right, so let's draft these teams, boy. So the first question, how do you like your team for Madden 19?
Well, obviously they're not my first choice, but I feel like I can work with them.
Who do they even have? I've seen Seahawks in other leagues. They're like the bottom, like the last team chosen.
What's his name? KJ Wright, Bobby Wagner, the Griffin brothers, Earl Thomas, even though I'm not great him.
You got the Griffin bros. And then Russell Wilson. On offense, that's the only thing you have, right? It's Russell Wilson. So there's no special.
Gonna make the offensive rookie of the year. Don't hold me to that though.
Who?
Rashad Penny.
You're gonna make Rashad Penny. That's the running back, right?
Yeah, at SDSU.
Okay. Rookie of the year. Holding you to that.
Then don't hold me to that.
Alright. Moving on to the next question. What do you think of your division? Who's in your division, actually? You have Blake.
Oh, I got Blake, Kumar, and Meteor.
He's actually really, really good. Hopefully he sucks this Madden and you can make plays.
I'm already done.
I'm almost done. What the fuck is this? These guys want to give me 20 receivers. So yeah, what do you think of your division? You have Meteor, Pats from last year. You got Kumar as the Rams. And then you got Blake as the Cardinals. You think you're going to finish on top?
A few times.
That's good to hear. Confidence.
Ironic, that's coming from me.
But you actually got way better than when you first started playing Madden. I feel like you keep people thinking that you still suck by being all low confidence in the chat. And then you turn out to be a decent player and then they're like, fuck, I'm losing the game.
That's how you lure them into a false sense of security.
That's the Imran tactic. He does that too, man.
Yeah, Jordan says Emmy won 3 Super Bowls in a row, so.
Yeah, and he still does it. He still tries to convince people that he's not good.
And that's why I call him an asshole.
Don't we all? So yeah, so what do you think of your ranking in the division projections?
You're wrong.
Yeah, so those are my rankings. Those are the ones I made.
Wrong.
What number did I have you at?
4th.
Oh man, who is it? It was I had Meteor first. Then I had
then you had Kumar
and then Blake, and then you. I mean, I explained you my reasoning behind that. Like,
I can explain why you're wrong.
I've seen Meteor win Super Bowls. I've seen Kumar be good. He was very bad last year, but I've seen him be good in past Maddens. Blake and you is a toss-up.
I mean, 17, I won the division almost every year.
I know, right? Like, yeah.
18, I made,
but like,
won
you could honestly outcompete Kumar. See that happening. The Meteor, you're gonna have to show me that you've learned some special type of Madden cheese. He will have some Madden cheese.
I can beat anyone and I can lose to anyone. Depends on how I'm feeling that day.
I feel you on that.
I drafted a whole D-line.
What do you think your first trade is going to be? Anyone you're for sure trading?
Well, I'm going to see what I can get for Russell or Earl Thomas. Because A, they're pretty old, and B, I don't like mobile quarterbacks.
If he wasn't that old and short, I would definitely trade for him. And if I didn't have Lamar Jackson.
I don't trust your ability to make quarterbacks.
Oh man, everybody is roasting me about how I'm gonna mess up. I'm gonna break Lamar Jackson and trade him week 8. Yeah.
I mean, you broke.
Learn. Say that again.
You broke Mahomes.
Oh man, I did, but it wasn't me that broke him, bro. Madden was broken. Who do you look forward to beating the most?
Who do I look forward to beating the most?
Yeah.
Well,
Is there anyone you actually? Is there anyone? I have a feeling I know who you want to say.
well, there's a couple answers.
Go ahead. Get as many as you want.
I want to make up for that utter disappointment. I want to beat Emmy.
Ooh. Everyone wants to be in.
Yeah, but they didn't get their ass kicked in the Super Bowl by him, though.
I can't remember if I have. I know he's kicked my ass before. Anyone else?
I want to beat Max.
Max too. Yeah, you're trying to be the best. I see you, Joel. Trying to be the GOAT. What do you expect from the upcoming Madden? You think it's going to be the best Madden ever?
No.
And lastly, what do you think of Bless League and the Bless Network?
I think it's a hell of a lot better than most leagues out there where they don't even care enough to do anything with value.
So that pretty much wraps it up for our first guest interview. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this content and you want to see more. Like I said, we'll be bringing you all sorts of stuff from live broadcasts to highlights. And on that note, thanks for watching and see you guys next time.